So I figured I would bring you a current update on the skincare products that I'm using. This is going to be sort of just like a mishmash of all of the products that I'm using, from cleansers to toners to serums to masks, moisturizers. So it's going to seem like a lot, and I don't use, obviously you'll understand when I go through everything, I don't use all 5 cleansers on the same day, but sometimes I feel like my skin has different needs, so I'll reach for a specific one. I also use some at my sink, and I use some in my shower for cleansers, kind of like that way you don't have to like swap them in and out. And I'm going to try and do this, group them by product in sort of like a routine order. And I hope you guys enjoy. This is what I've been doing for the fall and winter. I have two new products that are Philosophy that I'll talk about as well, but most of this is Clarins. One product is Garnier. Anyway, we'll get to them. I will go through each and every one of them. Alright, so let's start with cleansers. The most often used cleanser that I reach for is by Clarins, and I don't have it at the moment. It is the Tamarind one. It is a more like minty green colored bottle, and it is my favorite Clarins face wash, but at the moment I am using the Gentle Foaming Cleanser by Clarins. This is the one with shea butter for drier, sensitive skin. I just picked this up because I thought for the winter, harsh, cold winter months that I might need the one with shea butter. But, and I like it. It's good. It does the job. But I still find the Tamarind one is my absolute favorite. So I use this one in the shower. I also in the shower use this Earle Cleanse and Polish Hot Cloth Cleanser. Now this came in a Birch box months and months ago, a little small one, and I enjoyed it so much that I decided to purchase a full size. It also came with some of these muslin cloths, which I really enjoy using this in the shower instead of a washcloth. To wash my face. Now, the Earle product is a little bit different the way that you use it. You apply it to dry skin. So if I've been in the shower and I've been washing my hair, then I just pat my face dry with a towel and then apply this to my face, and I let it actually sit for a minute. Like once I massage it in, I just kind of let it like absorb into my skin, and then you wet the muslin cloth and use the wet muslin cloth to remove it, and I feel like it's a good takes off that, top layer of like dead skin cells and stuff. So I think that this is a great product. I don't know that I would repurchase it again. I got this one actually with like Birchbox points for like literally free. But it's very calming and I like it. Those are the two that I'm using in my shower at the moment. Now at my sink I use different cleansers, and my favorite one that this is going to probably, I've talked about it before in other videos, but it's my only drugstore favorite. It's the Garnier Radiance Renewer Cleansing Gelee for dull skin. If you haven't tried this yet and you are looking for a new face wash, I highly, highly recommend this one. I found out about it and through like a magazine article, I think in Allure or something like that. I would have never reached for this and tried it if I hadn't read about it. It has citrus extract and hydroxy acid in it, so if you are at all like prone to breakouts, I feel like this is a very good face wash for that as well. It says that it gently renews and smooths for fresh, radiant skin. I love to use this face wash with my Clarisonic because this is very gentle. It's not harsh, so it doesn't have anything in it where like some of my other ones, I'll get to them in a second, some of my other cleansers have like a little bit of an exfoliant in them already. This one does not. This one is just a gel, and it pairs really, really nicely with the Clarisonic. So if you're looking for a good drugstore one, definitely give Garnier a try. Two other ones that I'm reaching for, I'm looking just to make sure, I have my little basket in front of me of all my skincare products. I'm just trying to make sure I go in product order. This is a new one from Clarins that I've been using. It's a little bit different of a face wash. It's the Pure Melt Cleansing Gel. I wouldn't really actually consider this a wash. I use this to remove my makeup, and then I feel like I still need a cleanser afterwards. So this is maybe like a pre-cleanse step. So I don't know if that's worth it to you guys or not to have that two-step process, but I do feel like that this is a good gel for getting in there and like breaking up your eye makeup before you actually go in and like wash your face. This one you apply it to dry skin, it transfers from a gel into an oil, and then once you mix it with water, it turns into like a milky consistency. So you could probably go from that into like a toner and skip the cleansing part, but I still feel the need for an actual like face wash, so I never just use that alone to take my makeup off at night. And then my Philosophy Miracle Worker, this is something I just talked about in January favorites. It's the Miraculous Anti-Aging Lactic Acid Cleanser and Mask. Like, for example, I would not use this one with the Clarisonic. I feel like because this one has the lactic acid in it, I would not want that to be too abrasive for my skin. But I really do enjoy this face wash as well. I've been keeping this one at my sink. So, as you can tell, I have like a multitude of cleansers, but I reach for them at different opportunities for different reasons, different locations, and those are like my favorites. Those are the ones that I will purchase like again and again. Like I said, this Shea Butter one is very good from Clarins for the dry winter months, but I would repurchase the Tamarind, and that's the one that I would recommend to you guys. Okay, so moving from cleansers, the next thing that I would do is remove any eye makeup that is still left over. Now, a lot of you guys, probably just about everybody, removes their eye makeup before they wash their face. I don't know why. I have never done that. That's just not in my routine. To me, I would like to get as much eye makeup off as I can with my cleanser before I use an eye makeup remover. That might be completely backwards, and some of you might be like, that doesn't make any sense. But it's just the way I've always done it, and it works for me. But I like this one from Clarins. It's the Instant Eye Makeup Remover. It's for waterproof and heavy eye makeup, and it does the job. It's one of those that you just shake up, and I use it with my Shiseido little cotton pads, or I was going to say rounds, but instead pounds came out. Never mind. Or just, you know, like little Ulta cotton rounds. So then after all of my makeup is off and I know my face is completely clean, on a normal night I would go straight to my toning lotion, which is the Clarins with Chamomile, which is the yellow one. This one is my favorite. I love the scent of it. It's very, very light and fresh. It's very calming. Calming is good for my skin because I do have tend to have like red undertones. So I love the one with Chamomile. And then, oh, see, I am hopping all out of order already. This is a little bit of a different product though. This is a cleanser. So let's go back to cleansers for a second. This is the Water Comfort One Step Cleanser by Clarins. And I only use this one in the mornings. After I wake up in the morning, I don't feel the need. My skin feels pretty clean from the night before. I've only put moisturizer on basically and gone to bed. But you do get some, you know, dirt and oil and stuff and residue like in your pores overnight. So in order to just give myself a fresh feeling in the morning without having to go through a whole cleansing process, I just use the Water Comfort One Step Cleanser on like a Shiseido cotton pad, swipe it over my face, and I feel like that does a really good job for me. And I do like this. This smells really lightly of peaches, so it's kind of like nice and fresh in the mornings. And then from there, I would go into a serum. So after you've used your toner, I use my Clarins Double Serum. I love this stuff. Clarins serums are fabulous. Now, the Hydraquench serum is probably my most favorite. It's the one that I would purchase again when this one runs out, but the double serum is very, very nice. This has won so many like skincare awards and it's fabulous. But the Hydraquench serum is really, really moisturizing for dry skin, and while my skin isn't as dry as it was before I really started taking better care of it, it does still tend in the winter to have dry patches. But the double serum is really good from Clarins, so I would suggest that to you guys. And then from there I go into my moisturizers. So I have a couple of different ones. I have two from Clarins that I have had for a while. One is more for night and one is more suitable for day. This one is the Extra Firming Night Cream from Clarins. Now, I have had this jar for so long and it just seems to be the never-ending jar. It is, you can see, I am down to just scraping the sides and the bottom now, but eventually I'm going to finish this thing up. He's been around for a while. And then for during the day, I like the Hydraquench cream, which is really nice, super moisturizing for like dry skin. Again, I've put like a good dent in this one as well. This does not have SPF in it, so I always make sure that whatever I'm using for my BB cream or my tinted moisturizer has the SPF that I need for during the day. And then a new moisturizer that I've been reaching for that I do really love, and I showed it in my January favorites. It's by Philosophy. It's the Miracle Worker Miraculous Anti-Aging Moisturizer. This feels fabulous. I use this on my face at night mostly. And then there's one thing that I don't have in front of me at the moment that's kind of like goes along with moisturizers. It's the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. A lot of times I use that during the day. That's more like a primer for your face. It also is, you know, it kind of says that it brightens and tightens. It's a multitasking product for me because I can use that in the morning before I put on my first layer of makeup as not only a primer but really as a moisturizer, because you pat it into your skin and your skin just absorbs it, but it doesn't, that moisture stays with you all day long. Like I don't see my skin getting dry throughout the course of the day. The only thing to note about the Beauty Flash Balm is that it doesn't always work nicely with other products. Like I realized that with my Lorac CC cream, the Beauty Flash Balm by Clarins, they don't play nicely together. It tends to make the CC cream kind of want to ball up a little bit. So sometimes it's trial and error when you try new products, and you just have to figure out what works together and what doesn't. For an eye cream, there is only one product that I think I'll be buying for a really long time until something better comes along. This is the Philosophy Miracle Worker Miraculous Anti-Aging Retinoid Eye Repair. Jamie and I became obsessed with this after receiving it in our QVC New Beauty test tube that we got back in October. That one came with like a small one that lasted us actually like 2 months. But we had to go out and get a full size of this, both of us did, because it is the best eye cream that we have used. Talk about hydrating and firming, and even I use it not only under my eyes but around the whole like eye area, what is that, your orbital bone or something like that. But I use it on my brow bone as well, and I swear I want to claim that this has helped to tighten that area, and not that I felt like I had loose sagging skin in my eyelid area to begin with, but I do feel like everything has just really firmed up, and I swear by this eye cream now. I wanted to talk about a couple of masks that I use, because I'm not going to go into like every sheet mask that I own and every like little sample of a mask that I have, because we have like lots of those, but I wanted to talk about 4 specific ones, 2 by Clarins and 2 by Glam Glow. This one is the Clarins Pure and Radiant Mask with pink clay. This one you apply to cleanse face and neck and leave on for 5 to 10 minutes. I think that the clay in this is very like calming for red undertones, so I really love that. And then the Clarins Bright Plus HP Gentle Brightening Exfoliator. I love any products that claim to be brightening, kind of giving you that your skin that more like alive and awake, a little bit more like dewy look. This one you apply to dry skin and you leave it on for, it doesn't actually say, it just says massage on the skin with gentle circular motions. I leave this one on probably 15 minutes or so, maybe 20 at the most. But I really like the way that my skin looks after that. Like I said, just that nice, like, almost like celebrity, like superstar, like glow afterwards. And then 2 little masks by Glam Glow. Now, this is the Youth Mud Tingle Exfoliate Treatment. This is my least favorite of the 2, but this one is, it has a little bit more of a tingle to it. Like, I noticed this one burns a little bit more and causes my skin to be slightly more red and like aggravated afterwards, but it does feel It does feel nice. I wouldn't buy this one in a full size. I would buy this one over again in a full size. These came together as a set that I got back in the fall. This one is the Super Mud Clearing Treatment. This is phenomenal. I love watching what my skin does after I use this because as it dries, it pulls the oil out of your pores, so you can see like tiny little, wherever your largest pores are on your face, which mine are like across my nose, a little bit on my chin, you really see those pores amplified because the oil is coming out of them, and where the mask is drying, those little pores still look a little bit wet, so they're dark, whereas the mask is getting like really light, and you can tell like it's really cleaning out your pores. And I feel like afterwards I look as closely as I can in the mirror and I'm like, I see zero blackheads. Not that, you know, not that I want to, but you know what I'm saying. Like, you get buildup in your pores, and every once in a while you need a good purge. I love this one, and I would buy this one over again. So those are that's my normal skincare product. Now, if I break out and I have something happen that I need to take care of and treat, I like this Mario Badescu drying lotion. You have to be careful with this though, because it will dry the crap out of your skin. I use just a teeny tiny amount on a Q-tip applied directly to the spot. I made the mistake once or twice, maybe 3 times, of applying it to like a larger area, and my skin got so dry and so upset with me, and I had to apologize to it and like really treat it super well for like a week. But I feel like if you feel something coming on and you use this product, it does help to like zap it and get rid of it before it becomes like a huge problem. So that is what I'm using at the moment. A lot of products, I know, but like I said, I use what I need to in that whole cycle on any given day. I don't use them all at once, obviously. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope you learned something. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I will be more than happy to get back to you. And yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later. Bye.